and Dockage. Weekdays noon till 3 on FM 107.5 and 1070 The Fan.
I think I'm on a YouTube channel right now. It looks like it, although mine's just spinning around. We go to YouTube, go 1070 The Fan, and away we go, man. It's all good. I think, although right now it doesn't look like it. But hey, how about my man? Tyler Trent saying, "Hey, why don't you buy my lunch?" I did. Sent me a text, said, well, I could do it again if you want. But he's like, "Why don't you buy my lunch?" I said, "I'll buy your lunch." I should buy his lunch. I was wrong. The heck? When you're wrong, you're wrong. All right, let's go to the phones real quick. Bill, what do you got?
Hey, I just wanted to compliment you on admitting that you might have been wrong. But I also wanted to express my opinion on the guy who called earlier about Mitch Daniels. He has been the best thing for Purdue. I graduated Purdue in 81, and, I give a little money every year, but about when France Cordova was president.
What do you guys call him?
Or Mitch Daniels, my man Mitch.
No, who's France Cordova?
He was the previous president of Purdue. And she'd take that Big Ten money and wouldn't give it to the athletic department. And, every other Big Ten school, as best as I know, gives it to the athletic department. But I had Bob Ford worked at Purdue at the time in a capacity, reaching out to alums. And he visited me. I'm not by any means one of the bigger givers, but I said, Bob, I'm not going to give any more money as long as she's president. He said, Bill, I've heard that from a lot of big money givers. And guess what? She got asked to leave. But I also want to say, Dan, Heather Hadley was in school with me, and a lot of my buddies couldn't keep their eyes. So I knew that would.
Anybody that walked the beaches of Ogden Dunes or saw the Boiler Babes. I told you my one thing, right? When I was a freshman, I walked onto the court. The Boiler Babes were finishing. I was walking out with Whitman and Kitchell, and Heather Hadley said hello to me.
I was probably booing you at the time, but I can relate.
Yeah, but when she said hello, I didn't care what you guys did, right? I'm like, Heather Hadley. God.
All right, well, you take care.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you very, very much. Yeah, man. Heather Hadley. Oh, God. I'm just saying, get mad at me all you want. But Heather Hadley, and everybody knows up in Northwest Indiana. We'll come back with Wells. It was like Heather Hadley was like Bo Derek back in the day, literally, and I'm being literal. And I remember my cousin Mark Droback dated her, and she was at a funeral. I'm like, we'll be back.
Monday mornings have never been better on The Fan.
I love it.
Each Monday after the Colts game, join Colts legend Jeff Saturday as he takes you inside the Colts huddle.
Making a full all-in on the offensive line.
It's Saturday on Monday mornings from 7 to 10. Every Monday after a Colts game.
You're watching Andrew get better at it every week.
It's Jeff Saturday with Kevin Bowen and Jeff Rickard.
It's just fun to watch.
Only on FM 107.5 and 1070 The Fan.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's JMV right now. For every window you buy, you get the next one free. No limits and 0% financing for 36 months. Call 317-547-2600 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
So, what's my schedule this week?
The usual. Meetings, conference calls, and Fantastic Friday.
Fantastic Friday?
Friday, November 30th. It's Fantastic Friday at Studio 2000 Salon and Day Spa. The one day a year you can get salon and spa gift certificates at 20% off.
20% off. Let's see. If I buy a $100 gift certificate, I pay only $80.
Yes, I see you've been hanging out with the Calculator app.
Wow, that means I can save money.
And save yourself from sleeping on the couch again. Remember the skillet? Here's the video.
Yep, last Christmas didn't go over so well.
Studio 2000 has massages, medical skincare, mani-pedi, and a world-class salon all at 20% off on Fantastic Friday.
How can I lose?
You'll lose if you don't get to Studio 2000 on Monument Circle on Fantastic Friday.
Then clear my schedule for Friday, November 30th.
Here, I've pulled up a map. Studio 2000 is on Monument Circle right above Starbucks. Fantastic Friday. On Facebook or on the web at studio2000spa.com. Packages not included.
Hey, it's Dan Doggett here for Leon Taylor and Company. Now is the time. It is. Now is the time to come into 809 North Delaware for a great holiday gift, as well as a perfect time to purchase gift certificates from Leon Taylor and Company. It's 809 North Delaware. It's right at the corner of St. Clair. Now, look, I have secured the best suit I've ever owned in my life, and I look good. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I look really, really good in my suits. And I'm going there actually after the show today because I dropped some things off to have them altered because, quite frankly, I've lost some weight. Don't drive by 809 North Delaware at the corner of St. Clair without stopping into the biggest secret in town. They've been around for 100 years, and with the help of Larry, Kim, Norman, and Judy, from beginning to end, the service provided by the team at Leon's Taylor & Company is what this small business is all about. They are here to serve you, make sure that you are outfitted, and make sure that you have what you need to look your best. Leon Taylor & Company, 809 North Delaware. Knezevich needs it. I'm looking right at him.
Chad and Tyler Peterman.
It's that time of year when drains get clogged, but no worry. Peterman Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing will get it moving again.
Got a clogged drain in your home? Peterman will unclog that drain for just $83.
That's $83 to unclog any drain.
You don't pay a cent until the drain is clear.
And we'll keep that drain clear with a 1-year guarantee.
Call 859-4270. Call Peterman for heating, cooling, and plumbing. Peterman's the way to go.
Coors Light, established in 1978 and born in the Rockies, where the only thing more refreshing than your current adventure is what's next. It's why Coors Light is lagered cold for a lighter, crisper taste, filtered cold to ensure brilliance, clarity, and brightness, and packaged cold for peak refreshment. Because those who thirst for more deserve nothing less than the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Light. 2018 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
I used to post to job boards.
Only to sort through tons of resumes.
Just to find a few candidates for
my sales team.
My hair salons.
That old process was not smart.
Then I went to ZipRecruiter.
Its technology scans resumes for me to find the right people.
And actively invites them to apply.
So I get qualified candidates fast. Smart.
See why ZipRecruiter is rated #1 by employers in the U.S. Try it now for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Based on Trustpilot rating of hiring sites with over 1,000 reviews.
This is a shout out to the professional tailgaters, game day grillers, and potluck pros. Whether you bake it, smoke it, stack it, or melt it, there's nothing more important than how you cook up your team spirit while serving it with an ice-cold Coca-Cola or Coke Zero Sugar. We may not all agree on the best game day foods, but when you serve your meals with a Coke, you know you've got yourself a winner. Pick up a custom Colts commemorative cup at your nearest Arby's. Coca-Cola, taste the feeling.
Powered by the Hubler Auto Group, a dealer to help the people. Shopping for a new or used vehicle? Click drivehubler.com for Indiana's largest selection and best deals. Hubler has it all.
This is Indy Sports Center. WFNI, WIBC, HD2, W298BV, W228CX, Indianapolis. Soccer Saturday featuring Indy 11. If this is your football, this is your show. Saturday at 9 on The Fan. Dan Dockage. Weekdays noon till 3 on FM 107.5 and 1070 The Fan.
And we're on YouTube right now. Go to YouTube, click 1070 The Fan, and here we are. Ellen Cashman on YouTube. Your info was correct at the time. Brown was on his way out. You're getting the story out there. We had some influence on how this situation played out, which indicates how big your voice is around here. I agree with that. But I don't think it really – I mean, I don't know. All I know is this. I really enjoy Jeff Brown being at Purdue, and I screwed it up. That's all I can tell you. I mean, you know, I shouldn't have put it out that strong, and I listened, and it's nobody's fault but mine. It's very simple. But I'm not going to take clowns, Tony or Jeff Goodman or any of these clowns, the guys that have screwed up things their whole lives coming at me. I mean, I'm not having that. I mean, that's just ridiculous. But, real guys, that's different. Mike Wells, we're going to talk some Colts here with the great Mike Wells. Hey, Wellesley, let me ask you a question. While we're all in love with the Colts, right, they were not nearly as good on Sunday as they had been. Worrisome for Colts fans?
I think what happened Sunday, first of all, well, let me backtrack again. As you know, Dan, I like to
yes, commandeer the show. Yes.
We got to get this new Kyle on board. That I have an entry that needs to be played.
Yes, it does.
We have to work on that. That damn other Kyle just kicked me to the curb.
Yeah.
But back to your question. I think that was the best thing that happened to him last Sunday. If you're going to have a slip up, a game where they clearly did not play as good as they have been doing in the previous 4 games when they won, let it happen at home. Let them pull it out instead of going on the road and playing flat against a Cody Kessler, no Leonard Fournette, possibly no Jalen Ramsey, new offensive coordinator Jaguars. Let it be an eye-opening experience off that game, and then build off of it and get back to dominating against the Jaguars this weekend.
Quenton Nelson didn't have a terrible game. I'm sure he was really good, but truth of the matter is he didn't have a great game because he had some penalties. The offensive line looked a little bit exposed. What are your thoughts on the line? We still good?
I think they showed they do miss Ryan Kelly, being the leader of that offensive line. After the first drive, I was like, okay, yeah, no worries. They're going to be totally fine. They're not going to miss Kelly. Evan Bain's going to be okay. But I think as the game wore on, I know Luck only got sacked once, but I felt like he was having to elude pass rushers more frequently than he had to do in the previous 4 weeks when Ryan Kelly was at center. And I know the Jaguars are like a 3 a.m. horrible infomercial right now, but they still have Calais Campbell on that defensive line.
Yes, they do.
And they still have pass rushers that can get to the quarterback. So one way for the Jaguars to get back on track is if they're able to get pressure on Luck and the Colts turn the ball over, they struggle scoring. That gives them an opportunity to get some type of confidence back. So I believe that, I think you're going to see a sharper offensive line. I still believe they need to have Kelly back at some point during this stretch run.
I agree with that. What's the prognosis on him?
I don't think anybody knows. I mean, the coach is going to take the practice field in about 10 minutes. Even if he is out there, I'd be shocked if he played this week. But you can tell, he's eager to get back. I mean, he's been doing some work on the treadmill and everything. And I believe, I think it's no secret that they're at their best when Ryan Kelly's on the football field. And because it's going to be the offense that's going to carry them. Because the things we're talking about, the one issue that, Colts fans should be worried about is their defense. I believe their defense, I'm not sold on it. I think you still have to face Deshaun Watson and the Texans and also Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. So I think the defense is probably the biggest concern they have.
All right. Is Luck playing his best football?
Yes, without a doubt. I believe this is the best football Andrew Luck has played in his career. I mean, I know 2014 was a damn good season, but I think he's doing it without having to take as many hits. I mean, his completion percentage is off the charts. He's playing a lot smarter. How many times this season have you said, oh, damn, what the hell is Andrew Luck thinking on that pass?
No, I know it. Yes.
There's
I
still
agree.
some of them.
Right.
There's some of them, but at the same time, they are so few and far between now.
I agree with that. That's been the biggest thing. There hasn't been that, what are you doing to put the Colts in a bad situation? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, I just think, they've got a lot of confidence. I believe it's going to come down to between the Colts and Denver for the final playoff spot.
Denver?
You look at Baltimore's schedule. They have to go on the road to play at Kansas City and also play the Chargers. It's going to be tough, and you don't know what's going to happen when Lamar Jackson goes on the road and plays the Atlanta Falcons this weekend. You look at the Broncos schedule. Oh my God, the Broncos schedule. They got basically a JV schedule the rest of the season. Oakland, San Francisco, Cincinnati. I mean, who knows what the Chargers are going to be playing for come the final week of the season. I think it's going to come down to Denver and the Colts for that last playoff spot.
Mike, I'm glad you bring that up because people can say, well, yes, no, who's going to be there? But schedule plays the most important thing here, right? I mean, schedule is the deal.
Yeah, it's definitely the deal, and you also got to look. Again, like I'm gonna use I keep saying San Diego, L.A. as a prime example. The Chargers Chargers are a better team than the Broncos, but they may not have anything to play for in that final week of the season. They may already have that fifth seed in the playoffs locked up, so there's no need to be playing Gordon and also Rivers as much. So that would give an opportunity for Denver. So, yeah, the schedule is a major, major factor. I mean, early on, I would have been like, oh, this game at Jacksonville would have been tough, but damn, this is like it's a shipwreck down in Jacksonville that nobody can take their eye off of right now. I just don't see the Colts losing to the Jaguars. So, yeah, I don't care what anybody says. The schedule plays a factor.
All right. Any word on Jalen Ramsey? Yesterday it was like, all right. Any word on him? We know that Fournette's out with the suspension. Bortles, if you're trying to win this game, you don't bench Bortles. But okay, bench Bortles, right? I mean, good for you if that's what you want to do.
Exactly. I mean, if I was bored, I'd be like, come on, Coach, have you not looked at my stats against the Colts in the last 6 or 7 games? I have dominated them. I'm the New York Yankees, and the Colts are a bunch of Pedro Martinez.
Right.
They're calling me daddy.
Who's your daddy?
But basically, I'm sure Marone and Coughlin are like, nah, we are not going to have you teasing us by playing good, and then we keep you as a starting quarterback, and then after the Colts game, you are back to being straight garbage again.
I'm with you on that. I am. I'm with you. Hey, when it's time to go, it's time to go. No, I mean, right? It's time to go.
Listen, Bortles got that nice contract off of what they did in the playoffs last season, but you know how it works in sports. Everything rises to the top when it's time to step up, and Blake Bortles is who he is. He's just not a good quarterback. He's not a starting caliber quarterback on a playoff caliber team.
I'm with you on that, my brother. I look, all right, going back to something else. When you look at the Colts, we always talk about Peyton Manning. I'm sorry, Andrew Luck. But when you really look at the Colts and you take, okay, yes, the offensive line or whatever, but the running situation, Le'Veon Bell is playing around with Andrew Luck or playing around with the Colts. What is your thought on that? What is your thought on the 3 young backs that the Colts have?
If I'm Chris Ballard, I am not touching Le'Veon Bell. Clearly, he's a talented running back. I mean, you can't discredit that. But his actions this season do not fit into what the Colts, the culture that Chris Ballard has built here in Indianapolis. I mean, the guy was. I mean, I know you got to worry about your contract and everything, but he was beyond selfish on what he dealt with. And you don't want that inside the locker room. And who knows what type of player he's going to be next year.
Right.
You take a full year off, and you're expecting Le'Veon Bell, old Le'Veon Bell out there. I'd be shocked if that were the case. I mean, who knows? So if I'm Ballard, I'm not using some of that $125 million in salary cap space and rolling the dice on a player like Bell when you know that you have 3 young running backs that – I mean, I'm not going to put them as some of the top running backs in the league, but they get the job done. I mean, they're 3 guys that are interchangeable, and the reality is it's Andrew Luck's show.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. People automatically assume that a guy, a little bit, I don't want to say he's older, but he's not, the youngest guy sitting out a year. I guess we assume that his body's fresh. I don't know. I just think you haven't played, and having not played can't be great for you. I don't know.
Exactly. He can have a 6-pack, 8-pack, 12-pack right now, but football shape is different from hanging out at the LA Fitness, playing basketball up and down and working out on the beach. Completely different. So, no. Yeah, if I'm Ballard, I'm saying, Le'Veon, thanks for wanting to play here, but we're going to go in a different direction.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, hey, look, unless, I guess, is Ballard at the point where we just trust him?
What he has done is paying off. I mean, I've questioned some things, but it's worked out. And I will tell you one thing. I think one move that has panned out that is probably under the radar is his signing of Dontrell Inman. I think he realized that he had to do something at that wide receiver spot, and Inman has locked in the number 2 receiver spot behind. Actually, I'm gonna say number 3.
Yeah.
Behind T.Y. Hilton and Eric Ebron.
Yeah, Ebron. Look, I don't know, man. All I know is this. If you're going to pick up a guy, then the guy you pick up, and you're going to pay him, and he's got to be Eric Ebron, man. He's got to be, because Eric Ebron has paid off, 10-1. He's been the best pickup of the Colts since when? I don't know.
Exactly. The guy's catching the touchdown. 1 in 4 catches have been a touchdown for him this season.
Right.
That's mighty darn impressive.
Right. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems to me that all he's doing is getting more confident. Like, we haven't really had when's the last time we had a bad drop? Was it Mo Alley Cox in the game here? What was it? Texans?
The Tennessee game, when he dropped it and it turned into an interception. I think, that's one in a number of games. They had a nice string going. I remember when the New England game, when Luck threw it to Ebron in the flat, and he just flat out dropped it. I'm like, oh, damn. Deja vu all over again. But that's not the case. He has lived up to expectations. He's bounced back. He's basically giving the Detroit Lions the middle finger, saying, how you like me now, fellas?
Yeah, he is. And they're not flipping him off back. Like, they're not doing they need look, at the end of the day, Eric Ebron has been as good a pickup. Don't people around here say, like, Booger McFarland made the biggest difference right back in the day on the Colts winning the Super Bowl? Well, Eric Ebron has made as big a difference as anybody, I think. Ever.
And now we're going to see how he can handle a more increased role without our good buddy Jack Doyle, who unfortunately is dealing with a kidney injury. So now we're going to see if he can be a multi-dimensional tight end and not just a pass-catching tight end. But I would tell you, he has been their primary red zone target. He's been the wide receiver. He's been the wide receiver that they thought Dante Moncrief could be. Throw it up and go get it, big fella. Go get the ball.
Hey, last thing before I let you go, Mike. I know you're busy, but when you see Jack Doyle out, that affects. I know he's like the third down guy, middle of the field, but the blocking's the biggest issue, right? That
is going to be the biggest thing they miss, because you think about it. The other time, Hewitt is out right now with the ankle injury, but you talking about Swope, Ali Cox, and Ebron. They're more athletic tight ends than blocking tight ends. Jack Doyle is a dude when you need to get into a bar fight with some big mofos.
Yeah.
You say, Jack, let's go do this, and he's not going to hesitate and get out there. He'll get out there and say, all right, let's go to war. We may not win it, but we're going to fight.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do, but like anything else, you got to play. And all right, people are killing you and me. They're saying, look, you just said Andrew Luck's playing his best football, but he sat out all last year. So, what makes us think that Le'Veon Bell won't play his best football? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you know what? Hey, you go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get one of these guys that's selfish inside this locker room. Okay, go right ahead.
Yeah.
I just think that what he did in Pittsburgh was a complete disrespect. So if they want that inside of this locker room in Indianapolis, have at it. And don't say, well, it'll be different with Andrew Luck, because Ben Roethlisberger is a hell of a quarterback too. He's had a hell of a career. So clearly he's not worried about trying to make the quarterback happy.
You're the best, man. Appreciate you. Love you long time.
Coach, be good.
See you, my friend. Go have a good day. All right, that's Mike Wells. We hear from Andy Katz? We haven't heard from Andy. Four Winds Lakeside Inn and Marina Hotline. We're going to take some calls here. Waylon, what do you got?
What's up, Dan?
How are you? I know.
Quick thing on Brom. I'm a big Purdue fan, and I just thought it was kind of interesting. Everyone's getting all up in the air about a 500 coach. I like him, and I like the direction the program's going, but I didn't see all the need for all the fuss. And
let me ask you this. Let me ask you, because you're one of the few people that's ever said that. The need for the fuss, as it's been told to me, is the long suffering, including the Danny Hope, Hazel, that kind of thing. Do you, as a Purdue fan, do you get that part of it?
Yeah, I do. I get it, but I don't know. I just don't see a reason to get so worked up about it, I guess.
No, I get you.
And then, I don't know. I just like to keep things in perspective, and I like it how you have Tyler Trent come on the show and kind of his inspiration. I like how you ask him if he knows what he's doing, if he knows the difference he's making. And I just really appreciate you taking the time to have him on your show. And,
Yeah, well,
I think that's so cool.
Thank you very much. He's a great dude, and it's costing me money because I just got the bill for his lunch, and it's $20. He went easy. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, appreciate that. Thank you. And by the way, we are on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, and you can watch the show. The whole show is live streamed, so if you're hanging out, there you go. Tyler let me off easy, $20.40. So there you go. I don't know, man. I got left off easy, but he picked the right plays. I think the stacked pickle's terrific. I do. I'd go to Firehouse Subs, but that's, how I roll. But at the end of the day, to repeat, I got it dead wrong. I don't know what to tell you. Mike Chappell, Marlon Mack is practicing, but no Ryan Kelly as the Colts get back to work. Mike Wells had to leave. What do you got, Phil? How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
I watched the Ohio State Syracuse game last night.
Yes.
How in the crap did Syracuse go in there shooting 23% from threes and not have anybody over 6'7" and just kick Ohio State's butt?
They had a 7-2 guy.
4 guys.
They did have a 7-2 guy.
That's true, but they fouled out 3 or 4 guys.
Yeah.
And these guys didn't make any difference. They were just. I thought they were just awesome last night, and I enjoyed the broadcast.
Thank you.
And I hate Ohio State got beat on account of the old Butler coach, but that's just how it goes.
You know what? And you obviously follow basketball, so you'll understand this. Man, it's so much about making shots. I mean,
it is.
They got the kid back, Howard, last night, who was one of their stars, and everybody, I swear to you, Phil, it looks so different from what I saw on tape, how comfortable that everybody on that court looked compared to what they're playing Colgate. And Colgate, it may not sound like much, but Colgate is a team that's like right next door. They know each other well, all that kind of stuff. And I swear to you, it was a completely different team. Just
kind of one kid.
Honest to God. Appreciate your call. It's unbelievable. Appreciate your call. Thank you. It was. It really and truly was. It was amazing last night how comfortable they got. Purdue with all this, as Kyle just said, man, Purdue really blanked the game away. They were up 6 late, gave up a 3, fouled a 3-point shooter, turned it over a couple times, didn't get a great shot. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is this. Purdue's better at closing things out. That's where Jim Boeheim is really undervalued, man. He spreads it out with 5 minutes to go. He spreads it out, 5 minutes to go, gets a good shot or whatever, but he's going to shorten that game if he has the lead. It's 4 corners without, 4 corners with a shot clock, I guess is what I would say. It's really kind of fun. By the way, we are on YouTube, and there's a nice light here so I don't look like a clown. Been a long couple days of driving around the southern part of the state, getting down to Louisville, doing that game, which was a great game. Michigan State, I thought, played as hard as you can, but just didn't play well enough. Louisville's going to have a good basketball team. Louisville's going to have a really good basketball team. I like what they're doing. Really. Okay, you were wrong. Get on with it. Well, a lot of people don't listen to the whole show, and I want to make sure that, people understand. I'm owning. Jerry, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Coach, for taking my phone call. Bill Walton and Jason Benetti did games.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get Jason on to talk about that experience?
Sure. Let's do it
was
today.
One of the funniest things I've seen on TV.
All right, I tell you what I'm going to do right now. As long as my phone hangs in there, I'm going to see if Jason can come on in the 2:00 hour. How's that? I agree with you. Jason Benetti is the perfect guy to work with Bill Walton because he's really smart, has a great sense of humor, and I'm sending him a text right now.
Sounds great, Coach. I appreciate it.
If he's not traveling, he'll be on. Thanks, Jerry. Bill Walton's out of his freaking mind. Like, he's gone – would you agree with that? He's gone off the deep end. Like, he asked Jason, do you believe in evolution? Jason's like, sure. You know what I mean? Sure. Oh, man. So funny. So funny. People are clamoring. I'm sending him a text right now. People are clamoring for Jason Benetti. We were singing the Gin Blossoms, Hey Jealousy. I've become a Gin Blossoms fan. I have. I've become a big Gin Blossoms fan. So there you go. 317-239-1070. I think I'm like 30 years too late, maybe. My wife told me, because you're like 20 years too late. But I am. I'm a Gin Blossoms fan. I may have to lie. Hey, my man Tyler Trent, put the request through, big boy. Venmo. Oh, wait a second. I got to give him the right username. All right, we'll come back. 317-239-1070 is the number. Dan at 1070thefan.com is the email address. And, of course, we are on Twitter at Dan Dockich. There you go. There you go. Can't wait. Come back. Take your phone call. Purdue fans, why are you on my ass? Why are you on my ass? I actually said always a possible change of heart. I prefer this tweet more than the other tweet. Possible change of heart. That's the one I prefer. We'll be back.
Join me, Big Joe, and Major League Eating champion Joey Chestnut today at the Kroger store on Thompson and Emerson from 4:30 to 6:30. We'll be sampling hot dogs with Joey Chestnut mustards and coney sauce. Joey will also take photos and sign your bottles, too. So come on by and register for our amazing prizes of Yeti coolers and a $250 St. Elmo Steakhouse gift card. Everybody gets a coupon for a famous shrimp cocktail appetizer at St. Elmo, so why wouldn't you come by? We'll see you today at the Kroger store on Thompson and Emerson. Look for the Golick and Wingo bus in the parking lot, and you know you found Joey Chestnut and me.
Hoosier fans, it's Indiana basketball time. IU Basketball Mini Series tickets are now available in 6-game or 3-game ticket packages, as well as individual games. This is your chance to check out the Hoosiers inside beautiful Simon Scott Assembly Hall. For more information, call or text 812-855-4006 or visit iuhoosiers.com. Go IU.
Do you have a love-hate relationship with your credit card? You love the freedom and convenience the credit card gives you, but you hate the high interest rates? And let's face it, they're high. 17, 18, even 20% APR? That's pretty outrageous. But with Lightstream's credit card consolidation loan, rather than throwing your money away on high interest payments, you can get a much lower rate, as low as 6.14% APR with AutoPay. And today, if you want an even lower rate, apply at lightstream.com/radio for a special discount. Plus, with Lightstream, your rate is fixed, so as rates continue to rise, your rates won't budge. They'll stay low. You can get a loan from $5,000 to $100,000, which means you can pay off your credit card and start paying an interest rate you can really love, thanks to Lightstream.
Ready to start saving? Apply now at lightstream.com/radio. That's right. Get your extra discount by applying today at lightstream.com/radio. That's lightstream.com/radio.
Subject to credit approval. Rate includes 0.5% autopay discount. Terms and conditions apply and offers are subject to change without notice. Visit lightstream.com/radio for more information.
When my hair's too long, I'm not on my game. But after a haircut at Great Clips, I'm a new man. My voice sounds like this when I barbecue raw meat. At the gym, my abdominals abdominate. I can do that Elvis thing with my lower lip. And allergies? They become allergic to me.
Get back to greatness. With Clip Notes, get the cut you want every time, anywhere. Great Clips. It's going to be great.
Every time I set a diamond into an engagement ring, I'm reminded that behind each ring there's a unique love story. Hi, I'm Kira, a jewelry craftsman at Shane Company.
And I'm Rorden Shane, 4th-generation owner and president. A unique engagement ring personalized by you is the ultimate holiday surprise. If you're thinking about a holiday proposal, come to Shane Company. We make it really easy. Just choose a setting. We have unique styles in every price range. Then pick a natural diamond, ruby, or sapphire for the center stone. We've got thousands of them, so you'll have lots to choose from, whatever your budget is. And with our great financing options, it's even easier to get the perfect ring. Guys, we've got your back, so start planning your big proposal.
It doesn't matter how much you spend. We put the exact same amount of love and attention into every ring, and it shows.
We'll help you find the perfect ring. Now you have a friend in the diamond business. Shane Company and shaneco.com.
Hi, my name is Ryan Kelly with thehomeloanexpert.com. If you're like most folks, you came out of the summer with some new credit card debt, and here come the holidays, and it's starting to really pile up. Credit card debt generally starts harmless enough, but those interest rates don't stay low for long. And before you know it, you've got $10,000, $20,000, even $30,000 in credit card debt with high interest rate monthly payments. Pay it all off today in 5 minutes with our cash out refinance at thehomeloanexpert.com, and you'll even skip 2 full months of mortgage payments. The Home Loan Expert LLC, NMLS number 1326241.
I used to post to job boards,
only to sort through tons of resumes,
just to find a few candidates for
my sales team,
my hair salons.
That old process was not smart.
Then I went to ZipRecruiter.
Its technology scans resumes for me to find the right people
and actively invites them to apply.
So I get qualified candidates fast. Smart.
See why ZipRecruiter is rated #1 by employers in the U.S. Try it now for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Based on Trustpilot rating of hiring sites with over 1,000 reviews.
Looking for the perfect gift this holiday season? Something that will take on meaning as the years go by? Ancestry DNA is more than a gift. It's a unique discovery. Ancestry DNA could tell you if you're from Sicily, Senegal, Sweden, or all three. No other test brings family stories to life like Ancestry DNA. With over 350 region results, there are 2 times the geographic detail of other DNA tests. For a limited time, Ancestry DNA is on sale for $59. Visit Ancestry.com/give to get a kit today. That's Ancestry.com/give.
Looking for that perfect holiday gift? Check out the Pacers' new 5-game holiday plan. You'll get tickets to see the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors, the Boston Celtics, and the new-look Toronto Raptors.
Picks it up and sends a bounce pass into Sabonis, who lays it in.
Oh, boy. Plus, every plan includes a Pacers plaid flannel winter hat to keep you warm throughout the holiday season. Plans start as low as $25 per game. Check out seating options and all the details at pacers.com/holiday.
KFC is proud to announce the most delicious union of all time. Try KFC's newest innovation, Kentucky Fried Chicken and Waffles. For a limited time only at KFC. It's finger-licking good.
The season is still early. The Pacers are finding their way in the East.
Ahead to Turner, he'll take it in.
And you can hear every play of every game on FM 107.5 and 1070 The Fan.
Oh, Ladipo.
Next up for the blue and gold, the Pacers are in L.A. to take on LeBron and the Lakers. Tonight at 10, Mark Boyle has the call.
6 seconds to go. 3-ball.
On FM 107.5 and 1070 The Fan, your home for Pacers basketball. Dan Dakich, weekdays noon till 3 on FM 107.5 and 1070 The Fan.
Hey, welcome back. This is the Dan Dakich Show, 1070 The Fan. Hey, Vern, you've been calling. What's going on?
How you doing? Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's great.
Hey, look, I tell you, on the Braun thing, the only thing I'm mad about, I didn't take the 3-1. I blew that. But the other thing is in your defense, you did say unless there's a change of heart, which clearly there has been a change of heart. That's what happened. You reported it absolutely right, but he had a change of heart. You're out of this. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I appreciate you, but I'm not afraid to just say, hey, look, I did actually I did just tweet out the subsequent text to this where I said, always a possible change of heart, right? But
always.
Yeah, and nobody's really paying attention, but I don't care. I mean, hey, look, you do what you do. You're wrong, you move forward, and you'd probably be wrong again. I don't know, though. I'm not used to this feeling, Vern.
In the grand scheme of things, it's really not a big deal.
We
just got to get off the ledge here. It doesn't mean a thing. But here's what does mean a thing. Did you watch you didn't watch the golf match?
No.
No. You see, and here's the thing. Here's where golf, absolutely, the PGA ought to have their head examined because they had a perfect opportunity here to get some people who wouldn't normally watch golf. All you had to do is get this thing on NBC, no $20, no nuts. You could have had a couple of the younger guys on there. You could have promoted this thing up as something that people would watch, bring some new eyes to golf, right? But what do they do instead? They charge you $20, and the same clowns like me that always watch golf are only ones that are going to pay to watch it. They gained nothing from that except somebody got $9 million that didn't need it. It was awful. Here's one. Let's get John Daly to play somebody where they really gamble their own money.
Right.
Him and Bruce Lipke. Let's fire it up and go. Let's get those guys together. Right. We'll partner them up with Barkley and Jordan or something. We'll make do you want trash talk? We'll get trash talk.
Right.
I pay for that. I'll pay for that. I'm not
but
paying for no more Tiger like they need it, you know.
But
nobody had to pay for it.
It's got to be their own money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You think Danny wouldn't put his own money up? Barkley put his own money up. I would say Jordan, but we know he welches.
He don't pay. He don't pay.
We can't have him, man. I was just that drove me nuts. I thought it was just a silly. I'm a golf fan. I like to play, but I just thought that was ridiculous.
But you watched it.
No. It went out. I got lost interest. No, nobody. I'm saying I watched a lot of it, but the thing is, nobody else did. You know, it's only the people that was already going to watch golf anyway. They're the only ones that watched it. You know, nobody paid for that. That's awful.
I got the Purdue thing still in pocket, Vern. We're good. As soon as I get my schedule, I don't have my schedule yet, but I got you.
With the Bahamas, you know, we could have done that. I mean, we could have just changed the prize right up. But that's okay. We'll go.
Yeah, we could have.
Whatever, man.
We sure could have, but we were not. So goodbye. Jeff, how are you? Welcome to the show. What's going on?
Dana, how are you?
Good.
Hey, you made a comment the other night on TV about defense, and I can't remember what you said.
I don't know. I say a lot of things. Dude, I've been on like 8 games in a week.
I know, you celebrity you.
No,
well,
it's not that. I'm not saying that. I just say I can't remember. Like, I made a comment about defense. How about play it hard?
Here's my point.
Yes.
Why does the NCAA think defense is boring?
I don't know.
They just gone to the pro mentality, or they want these 100 to 99 games.
Yeah.
And you can't play defense anymore, and it's just not really as exciting as.
Do you think we had a bit of a discussion last night, Rob, Carl Ravitch and I, about do you think there's too much 3-point shooting in the college basketball game?
No, I still think the 3-pointers got its place. I think there's more. What I think there's more, and I'd like to see somebody do a little study if you could find the stats. I think there's too many layups and dunks anymore. I mean, it's just those little. It seems like everything's around the rim, and to me, it's just kind of boring. I watched the IU Duke game the other night, and both teams had it happen to them. You'd have an offensive guy drive down the lane, the defensive guy would jump straight up in the air, there'd be contact, and they'd call a foul on the defensive guy. And I'm like, how do you defend that? You can't defend that if you can't allow a defender to jump straight up in the air.
Yeah,
and what I think has gotten really bad also, and if you go back and watch the end of the Purdue-Florida State game, don't get me wrong, they threw the game away. But the kid that scores on the last shot, he travels. I mean, he changes his pivot feet and travels and runs with the ball about 2.5, 3 steps. And you just can't – it seems like travel is no longer called in the college game. And I get the NBA game. That's just the way it is. But you can't defend, and you definitely can't defend people when they take 2 to 3 steps any longer.
That's hard.
So, it is. You look at Jimmy Butler. You know when Jimmy Butler hit that shot the other night, the three-pointer?
Yeah.
He had a pivot foot, but somehow it got back behind the three-point line before he ever shot. And I get it. It's entertainment, and that's what they want in the NBA game. But, God, if anybody's listening from the NCAA.
I like the NCAA game. I don't mind it. I appreciate you. I don't mind it.
Too. I love it, too.
Yeah,
but don't make it the NBA game.
That I am 1,000% with you for. That I am 1,000%. Let kids be kids, and don't make it the NBA game is huge to me. Appreciate the phone call. I'm with you on that. Jason Benetti can we get him at 1:55-ish? He said he can make. He's got a flight. Man, Tyler Trent, he got me for $131. I like it. Man, I was in for 20. Next thing you know, good for him. Good for him. Colin Green says, I like to make up stuff. I went to Iowa. Shut up. You know, whatever. I'm not going to hit anybody today. Oh, man. We are on Facebook. Tonight, the Lakers. This is what I like. I like this. I like when the Pacers, although, Buckner, will you shut up? It's hard to watch Pacers if you won't shut up. I know a lot of you people feel that way about me, but I say really smart stuff. I like when the Pacers and the Cubs are on late night. I do. I like it a lot. I like it a bunch. I think it's great. Hey, how about my wife kicking my ass in a game of pool? Me, Bart Fox, we're playing at the A-Loft downtown. We played first to 5. She gets drinking these pumpkin beers or whatever they were, grapefruit shandies or grapefruit IPAs. Can't hardly see, and she beats us. And I'll say this publicly. There's pictures right now trending on Yahoo is Jennifer Aniston. It talks about how good she looks in a bikini. I'll put the lovely Lee Ross up against Jennifer Aniston right now in a bikini. And they're the same age, basically. It ain't even close. Don't at me either. Because I'll whip out some pictures of Lee Ross and you'll go, what the hell? Don't at me on that, people. Jennifer Aniston got nothing. Nothing on the lovely Lee Ross. Kidding me? Here, I'll show pictures to you on YouTube of Lee. Not the bad ones. We don't have any. Man, this is interesting. A friend of mine's a doctor. He just told me, man, I'm not going to get into it. Hey, Dan, if you like the Gin Blossoms, you should check out the early albums of a band called Sister Hazel. Listen to Somewhere More Familiar, Chasing Daylight, and Release. Some great tunes. Thanks, Bruce. I will. Yeah, I'm not very good at modern music because I like what I like. Like, I listen to the crap that guys around here think is cool, and I'm like, jeez. But, you know. Hey, Dan, earlier in the week, I told you Braun was staying. You made fun of me. Hey, Dan, follow the money. You're right. Hey, Jim, you're right. Follow the money. Recommitment from Purdue. Man, I did not realize this. I honestly didn't. I didn't realize Morgan Burke and the disdain that people had for Morgan Burke as an athletic director. Yeah, I really didn't pay attention. I didn't. I really did not pay attention. You know what I mean? I didn't even pay a little bit of attention. You know, at the end of the day, Purdue has an athletic director that people and a president that people seem to really get along with and like. You know what I mean? How about this? There are actually articles where people are like, thank God Dan Doggage was wrong. Who cares? Dan, did you know Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt are back together? I'm not surprised. Oh, well, Dan Doggage was wrong again. What are you going to do? Sidelines with John Clay. Oh, man. So funny. So funny. Oh, what are you going to do? I don't pay attention to anybody. I pay attention to me. I don't even know what a John Clay is down in Kentucky. Who cares? Hey, I was wrong. What can I tell you? But I'm going to keep swinging, people. I'm going to keep swinging. Cares what Dan Walton or anybody. Who cares? Jeez. I'm not in the media. I'm an entertainer. Not in the media. Don't at me. I'm an entertainer. 317-239-1070. Do you not come to this show to be entertained? Hey, Lee, I know you're listening. Do you mind if I send out some pictures of you in a bikini? Right next to Jennifer Aniston, they can decide for themselves. I'm telling you, it's not even close. Not even close. Hey, Dan, I learned how to cuss listening to Cubs games on the radio last night with my grandfather. What? Last night? What? Oh, man. 317-239-1070. I hope somebody in this room has a charger because people are still on Matt Lauer's ass 1 year after he got fired. Dude got fired. What do you want? Struggling. All right, you're struggling. Who cares? Go struggle. Look, you got $8 bazillion. Here's what you do. You go to Maui. You drink Mai Tais. You live on the beach in a beautiful place, and you don't worry about struggling. The hell? Your kids aren't going to like you, so don't even bother with them. Kids don't like me. To hell with them. They'll be back. They'll need money. They're like cats, kids. What are you talking about? Jeez. We'll come back in a few minutes.
Butler basketball single game tickets are on sale. Go to butlersports.com/buy tickets or Hinkle Ticket Office weekdays from 10 to 4. The Butler Bulldogs, your hometown team playing on a national stage.
Hey, it's JMV for Universal Windows Direct. You will love the Super Spacer technology and the way that it looks on the outside. Plus, my guys, Bill and Mike, always back it up with a true lifetime warranty. The number 317-547-2600 or universalwindowsdirect.com. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows. Universal is so busy, they're hiring window and door installers right now. Top pay, benefits, and a substantial signing bonus with unlimited year-round work. Want to work for a great company? Call 317-547-2600 and ask for Stephanie.
Wedding bells are ringing.
Wedding bells? Don't you mean silver bells?
I mean wedding bells. The holidays are the perfect time to get engaged. In fact, the most popular time of the year to get engaged is right around the corner.
Oh, that's right. Of course it is. This holiday season, shop Reese Nichols Jewelers for the most beautiful selection of engagement rings. Whether you're looking for a classic oval-cut solitaire, an eye-catching halo style, or a ring made with rose or yellow gold, there are rings for every type of future bride.
Come see Reese Nichols' very own collection of engagement rings, designed and created from start to finish right inside our store. You won't find these rings anywhere else or at a better value because they're made right here.
Shop Reese Nichols for your engagement ring this holiday.
Keystone at the Crossing, in Greenwood, and at reesenichols.com. Reese Nichols, the ultimate gift under the tree.
With the help of our partners, the Indianapolis Neighborhood Housing Partnership continues to educate and prepare future home buyers and improve access to affordable lending options. Beyond that, we're innovating to connect the importance of housing to healthcare, education, transportation, and more. Together, we're able to impact not just a single household, but the many aspects that go into making our city a place we're proud to call home. We invite you to learn more at inhp.org. It's a new season, and the Colts are chomping at the bit with a new coach and a new attitude. Oh, and our luck is back, baby.
Hey, it's JMV. Join me this Friday at Mikey's Pub on South Emerson Avenue. I'll give you a chance at Cowboys-Colts tickets, courtesy of Bud Light.
Here's to the beer you can always count on. Bud Light, brewed with 4 essential ingredients to be America's favorite light lager.
I'll see you Friday at Mikey's Pub.
Bud Light. Friends show up on game day. Please drink responsibly.
Hey, Dan Dockich here. There is a buzzy gift on everyone's list this year. It's something they'll use twice every day. It's featured on Oprah's O List, and it's perfect for everyone with a mouth. The it gift is Quip, an electric toothbrush designed to make brushing better. Look, it has sensitive sonic vibrations, gentle enough on your sensitive gums. It has a built-in timer with guiding pulses to remind you when to switch sides. Quip is the gift that keeps refreshing, with brush heads automatically delivered on a dentist-recommended schedule every 3 months for just $5. You can even gift prepay refills for a year to make sure they're never using old, wore-out, or ineffective bristles. So, I love Quip because it feels like my mouth is refreshed every single day. Quip looks like a big-ticket tech gift with stocking stuffer price starting at just $25. Go to getquip.com/thefan right now and get your first refill pack for free.
Getting Healthy Indiana Plan, or HIP benefits, is an easy choice when you choose Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. If you're 19 to 64 years old and qualify for HIP, you get great doctors, reliable care, and many benefits to help you stay healthy. Sign up for HIP Plus, and you'll get dental and vision care, too. It's an easy choice. Get HIP. Choose Anthem. Call 1-877-GET-HIP-9. That's 1-877-438-4479.
Chronic headaches, constant sinus infections, pain, and pressure. The fatigue was overwhelming.
That's Karen. She suffered for years with chronic sinus infections. She'd go to urgent care, see her doctor.
And we would do the same thing. Steroids, antibiotics, nasal sprays.
Now, her issues are gone. How? a minimally invasive procedure done in the office of Indianapolis Sinus Center called balloon sinuplasty.
Now my sinus cavities are open. You can breathe on a constant basis and not get sinus infections. I don't get headaches anymore. I don't take naps anymore. I'm like, oh, this is miraculous.
Do you suffer with chronic sinus infections, facial pain, pressure? Is it difficult to breathe through your nose? Find out if balloon sinuplasty is the solution for you. Set an appointment today with the Indianapolis Sinus Center. Call 317-528-9650. 317-528-9650. That's 317-528-9650.
Oh, man, it's Dan Doggett here. Excuse me. For my friends at Hubler Chevrolet, go to drivehublerchevy.com. That's right, Drive Hubler Chevy. If you want to find the best selection, largest selection of Chevys all across the state of Indiana. drivehublerchevy.com.
Did the words bezel and pave leave you feeling confused? Or maybe you think a baguette is just a delicious loaf of bread. We get it. Not everyone speaks diamond. But at Helzberg, we do. Our diamond experts can help you customize an engagement ring that's just right. And we'll explain all the fancy words along the way. Find a Helzberg Diamonds near you and take a look at our large selection of beautiful diamonds. No pressure. And no judgment for thinking a triple halo is a tricky figure skating move. Helzberg Diamonds, a Berkshire Hathaway company.
Butler hits the road to face the St. Louis Billikens. Saturday at 4:30 on FM 107.5 and 1070 The Fan. Dan Dockich, weekdays noon till 3 on FM 107.5 and 1070 The Fan.
All right, Dan Doggett here. John Clay, who is the Ted Baxter of Kentucky, is all over my ass. Dan Doggett was wrong again. What the hell was I wrong about this time? Let's see, the Herald Leader. Let's see. Dan Dockich was wrong about Alford. Now, I will not accept being wrong about Alford, Indiana. That was totally made up. Totally made up. The no announcement. Dockich tweeted Fleck would be the football coach. No announcement. How hot is Hennessy in the text? Whatever. Cares. What are you supposed to be, right every time? The Alford thing I did specifically to job my supposed friend Greg Doyle. I'll own everything else. I'll own everything but the Alford thing. The Alford thing was totally done. I will own being wrong on PJ Fleck. I do. I own being wrong on, what's-his-face, Jeff Brom. I own being wrong on PJ Fleck, but absolutely I don't own being wrong. I don't own being wrong on Alford. No, absolutely. I own that. Not even a little bit on Alford. That's just idiot media guy. I mean, look. But I absolutely will not. I will not own being wrong on Alford. Not at all. Shut up, Tyler. Tyler Trent, you're killing me. Call Tyler Trent back. Call him right now. No. No. We're calling you now. No. No. Let's go to Ken. What do you got?
You missed a good game last night, I know.
I saw it.
Did you catch it?
Yeah.
I was wishing you'd done the game. That's why.
Me too.
Yeah, man, that was a game. You hadn't mentioned anything about it.
No, I didn't because we got a lot of Purdue stuff going. You know, they screwed it up last night.
Yeah.
You know, they but anyway, what'd you like about the game?
Oh, it was just great. I mean, you know, they got a little slow start, but once they got motor in it was just unbelievable.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I can't wait to do I cannot wait to do I can't wait to do the game this weekend.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Yep, appreciate you, man. Hey, Tyler Trent. Tyler. Yo.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it. You hear me? That's totally my plan. I told you, order big. What's wrong with you?
Hey, man, I don't know. Hey, I'm sorry.
No,
It
is not. It is not too big. I'm happy to do it. Are you kidding me? Your mom had me in your house. Tyler is apologizing because he thinks he ran up too big a bill for lunch. No. Absolutely not. Your mother, your father, your whole family had me in my house. No.
Well, thank you. Your generosity I really appreciate it.
You got it, man. No, don't even give that a thought. You guys had me. I was looking for something to do, and I wanted to make damn sure that I did it for you because you've been so generous with your time and your mom. So please don't even give that a thought. I appreciate it. You're such a good guy, but don't even give that a thought.
Well, thank you. You're welcome back anytime, seriously.
All right, my friend. Have a good afternoon.
You too.
All right. That's Tyler Trent. We're going to come back. Jason Benetti.
Think you know Colts football?
57 yards.
But do you really know what's happening? It's not just football season. It's Venturi season.
This is Rick Venturi. I'll be breaking down the Colts play all season long on The Fan, presented by the District Tap, located on 82nd Street, just east of Keystone Crossing. 60 beers on tap and damn good food.
Catch the Coach with JMV Mondays, Wednesdays with Dan Takich, and Grady and Big Joe on Fridays. Presented each week by the District Tap.
Hi, this is Matt Taylor, radio voice of the Indianapolis Colts. We are proud to partner with the Indiana Blood Center to help raise awareness of the importance of blood donation and do our part to help boost the blood supply and give back to our community. Every 2 seconds, someone needs blood. That person could be a friend, family member, neighbor, or even you. In order to maintain a safe and healthy blood supply for patients in hospitals across the state, Indiana Blood Center needs to see 550 donors every single day. Unfortunately, when the weather gets cooler, donations usually decrease, even though the need does not. That's why the Colts are once again partnering with the Indiana Blood Center to encourage our fans to raise their sleeves and give the gift of life to those in need. I encourage you to make an appointment to donate blood at your nearest donor center or mobile blood drive. To schedule your appointment, visit versity.org/Indiana Blood. That's VERSITI.org/Indiana Blood. On behalf of the entire Indianapolis Colts organization, I thank you for saving lives in our communities.
All right, let's be honest. Things have a way of breaking at the most inopportune times. Cars in rush hour. Furnaces on the coldest day of winter? Yeah, it's JMV for 1 hour heating and air conditioning at 855-1-HOUR. Don't let that happen to you. But if it does, call my friends at 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning. They will send out an expert technician and help you determine what is going on with your system. Now, I've been told this. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but they tell me a furnace's lifespan is usually around 16 years, give or take there. So if that's maybe the ballpark in which you've had your furnace, get it checked. Get the technicians over there and make sure everything is running fantastically and efficiently. That's going to save you money and keep you warm this winter. And you get 100% satisfaction in a guarantee. That's my friends at 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning. That's 855-1-HOUR. 855-1-HOUR today and get a new HVA system for just $88 a month. 855-1-HOUR. Tell them JMV sent you.
Hey guys, good news. The outrageously expensive Little Blue Pill is now generic, which means you can get the prescription medication to treat ED at affordable prices. And Hims makes it extra affordable. Right now, get your first month's supply for free. All you pay is just $5 for your medical consultation when you go to forhims.com/private. After that, it's just $30 for a month's supply. Sure beats paying big bucks for just one blue pill, doesn't it? Plus, you won't need an awkward in-person doctor's appointment to get the prescription. Hims has doctors online who can prescribe the medication, and a pharmacy sends it right to your door. It's affordable, private, and incredibly easy. Nobody likes dealing with ED. Now, thanks to Hims, nobody has to. And that's really good news. To get your first order for just $5, you need to go to this exclusive address, forhims.com/private. That's forhims.com/private for your first month for just $5. forhims.com/private.
At Huntington, we're always looking out for you. So when business owners told us it can be tough to stay on top of their finances, we invented the real-time robot.
Hello, Dale. You currently have $11,317 in your business account.
Oh, that's great. Thanks, real-time robot.
Update. You have $11,316 in your account. Employee Brenda bought a pen.
Okay, thanks. You don't have to update me on everything.
Update. Employee Brenda bought a stapler.
Yeah, see, that's something I really don't need to...
Update. And staples.
No.
So we simplified. Presenting the Huntington Hub, our online and mobile banking platform that analyzes your spending and forecasts your cash flow, so you know where your business stands today and how to plan for tomorrow. It's just one more way we're looking out for you. Huntington, welcome. Member FDIC.
At IUPUI, creating tradition is a team sport. It takes players who compete with ferocious determination. It takes fans who go above and beyond. It takes you. We need you to rise up and support us, to energize us and intimidate our opponents, to roar with all your might. See the Jags roar Saturday afternoon when IUPUI hosts Ball State. It's Family Day. Tip-off is set for 1 o'clock. Together, we'll launch a new era of victory at IUPUI. Find out how to roar with the Jags all season long at IUPUIJags.com.
This is Indy Sports Center. WFNI, WIBC, HD2, W298BB, W228CX, Indianapolis. It's the morning after featuring Jeff Saturday. Everything you need to know about the Colts game the day before. Only on FM 107.5 at 1070 The Fan. Dan Dockich, weekdays noon till 3 on FM 107.5 at 1070 The Fan.
Later it comes down to fate. The pot was where I will own, absolutely own getting the Brown thing wrong. I'll own getting the PJ Fleck thing wrong, but I will not own getting the Alford thing wrong. They're putting that out there. I will not own that. I told Greg Doyle a complete, total misdirection. I'm not going to say lie, misdirection. In retaliation for him putting out and retweeting all the Izzo nonsense when Izzo went off on me. He retweeted all of it, man. Couldn't wait to do it. Then he asked me, hey, what are you hearing about Alford? Hey, Jason Benetti joins us. People are clamoring for you. I know you got to get on a flight. They want to talk about your experience with Bill Walton. How was that? What did you think?
So my first thing that I want to say before I get into that is I'm in the airport and I'm currently deciding which is tougher to get out of your head, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas or Hey Jealousy by the Gin Blossoms.
That's our song. That's your and my song. It'll be our first dance.
That's yeah. We'll drive around this town and let the cops chase us around, and then we'll dance.
Yes.
Bill Walton. Bill Walton is a gem of a human being. That smile and happiness and everything is all real. He has this zest for life that I just have not run into before, other than when Kyle got his promotion. But Bill,
you ain't funny. That's not funny. That's
Bill's an absolute genius. I mean, he's a super smart guy. He's the only guy that can talk about volcanoes and basketball in the same breath and make it sound intelligible sometimes. And I loved working with him. Truth, I walked up to him at shoot-around the day before our first games, and I said, hey, Bill, how's it going? And he said, save it for the air. We did talk a little more than that before we went on the air, but that's his line, and God love him.
Yeah, there's no doubt. God love him. And he asked you point blank, do you believe in evolution?
He did. And I gave the true answer that I believe in. He, I think, was comparing me to Dave Pasch, who very famously has a book club with Bill about that matter. But, yeah, I mean, he asked me the pronunciation of an Illinois player's name. I gave it to him, and he said, that's not what he told me last night.
So then why are you asking me?
I thought that was a trap. I said, so what did he tell you? He said, I don't remember.
Jeez.
So we went with the one that actually is true. And I mean, it was a rapturous, cerebral experience.
Did you have to prepare for it? Like with me, we just show and go, right? But
yeah, well, I have to prepare for you too. I got to read up on Twitter and whatnot.
Yeah, there's some things going on.
But for Bill, I definitely looked up, because I know he does this, whose birthday it was today, especially in rock and roll. So that's how we got to talking about Spirit in the Sky and Norman Greenbaum. Yeah, I mean, you look for stuff like, there was a great story about Xavier's Zach Hankins about living on 9 acres and growing up with goats and horses. That's prime Bill Walton real estate. So we go there.
Do you, I know Boog is like, come on, let's get back to the game. Dave Pash is like kind of the balance, right? But I told you this. I picture you as more enjoying the side stuff as much as anything else.
It's great fun. I mean, sometimes I did have to say, like, hey, we have replay technology. Why don't you talk about what's on the screen? But that's,
we have replay technology. It's new, Bill. It's new.
It's new. It's new. We just got it. It's like a Cuisinart, but better. Yeah, I mean, you do both. You do both, and you realize that people, if they really, really want to, and they don't want to learn and hear where we go, they have a mute button. Like, it's easy. You can hit it. That's not the idea, certainly, but you also try to strike somewhat of a balance, especially when the game's really down the stretch. Then you say, like, okay, we'll do beach of the game later during a timeout.
Oh, man. Where are you
I
from?
love them, though.
Oh, of course. I'm telling you, it's a perfect thing. You are the perfect foil for him. Not foil, just companion. Patriot, not patriot.
I'm the perfect foil for you.
You are perfect. It's so much fun working with you, by the way. I will say that publicly, but I know you got to catch a flight, but people ask. They're like, hey, can you get Benetti on here to talk? Where are you going, Appalachian State?
Yeah, going to App State. See Kid Brewer Stadium for the first time. I do have a question, though, for your listeners that they can debate, and you can debate. Maybe you can extract a segment out of this, because I'm sure you're running out of stuff. Is there anywhere grosser than the airport smoking room?
Oh, God, no. Oh, God. Can you imagine?
Like, more disgusting location, which I'm standing across from it right now in Atlanta. More disgusting place than the boxed-in sliding door airport smoking hole.
I don't think there is. I mean, I generally, as you well know, I think we don't hang out in gross spots.
Yeah.
But I would say that's in the top 5. I do want to get this. After the game, some drunk guys were, and we were walking down the street, and finally I heard him call me a little B, and so now I'm going to turn around. Now we're going to have a situation. And my boy Benetti goes, hey, Dan, what's your favorite 20 foods? So I'm like, don't try that with me. I know what you're doing.
It kind of worked for like a minute, though.
No, it didn't.
You took like 10 steps. You stopped looking over your shoulder.
Yeah. I thought when we pulled into the pizza place, I turned around, I'm like, all right, here we go. And then they were gone. I didn't know where they went. I asked my wife, I go, where'd they go?
They peeled away into a dark alley, as most of your combatants do.
Oh, man. I love it.
Hey, how's Tyler Trent doing? I wasn't listening.
Good. He's such a nice kid. He is such a nice kid. I bought him lunch. And I told him, I said,
he hit you pretty light, honestly.
Yeah, then it went to 131. I told him, like,
don't.
I said, buy your mother, because they had me at his house, I'm like, so he does it, and then he feels all bad. So we had to call him right before you. And we had to call him and say, hey, look, don't even feel a little bit bad, right? I mean,
no.
I mean, look, they had me in their house. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, he hit me really light. He did.
Yeah, I mean, of course he feels bad, because he's an awesome soul.
Right. Like, I'm a bad soul. I would have been like, calling my neighbors. What do you guys want?
Yeah.
We got to
call your buddies, the cops and Gary.
We got a guy on the hook here for some eats. What are you guys thinking about?
You know what? I feel like you and your friends have a number system for that. Like, hey, we got a number 4, and they immediately know that it's just time to ring up some pizza and wings.
Beers at our place is a number one, of course. Hey, we're going number one on Friday. Okay. All right, let's go.
I mean, it's easy. It's like you used to have speed dial. A number 4 is we got a guy on the hook for some eats.
Some eats. Got a guy on the hook for some eats and some beers. Let's go. What are we doing?
Now you're from Southie?
Where all of a sudden I am, right?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Where are you at this
I love
weekend?
it.
I mean, I know you're there. When's the next hoops game?
So I got Patriots Vikings on the radio on Sunday on some of your local stations, and then next hoops game, me and you, Cincinnati Xavier, crosstown shootout there.
That's right.
That's a heck of a game, man. You ever done it?
Yeah, I did it right after the fight, and I said some things that made it both sides mad about, look, just calm the hell down, don't cheap shot people. And both sides were mad at me. You know what I mean?
I love that game. We're going to have a blast on that puppy.
Yeah, I can't wait. That's my last game for December. I think I'm in good shape after that. I'm going to concerts. I'm going to Timberlake.
You are?
Yeah. Would you go see Justin Timberlake?
In a heartbeat.
You would?
Yeah, I think he's a musical genius.
I do too. See, I think him and Bruno Mars are the two that I want to see.
I've heard great things about Bruno Mars in concert, like tremendous things.
You wanted to see Fleetwood Mac here. What's your favorite concert, Jason Benetti?
So I've been to Elton John. I love Elton John.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the Beach Boys. They're really good still.
Interesting.
My favorite concert I've been to, though, I would have to say is Billy Joel at the Garden.
That's strong. But now, it wasn't Billy Joel and Elton John. I saw them standing at shortstop on Wrigley Field, and that was as good as it got.
Well, do you have a sponsor for this one-upsmanship segment that you're doing?
Yes, I do. It's called Dan's One-Up and Clothery and Haberdashery. No, I'm just asking. But my favorite concert was Kid Rock. I've never seen a better show than Kid Rock.
You told me that, and I was floored, but that's awesome.
Honest to God. Honest to God.
Hey, they're doing final boarding here. Let me,
all right.
I got to hit it.
Peace out.
Yeah, do you see my tweet? Because I'm going to miss my flight, and it's retweet for yes and like for yes.
Nobody listens to this show, so there'll be nobody paying attention.
Yeah, you're the best.
See you, my brother.
Love you long time.
Love you long time. That's my friend Jason Benetti. Working with Walt, he's the perfect guy. 4 Winds Lakeside in M Marina Hotline. I stand by this. I stand by. I don't care that she is trending right now on Twitter or on Yahoo. I don't care. I'll put up Lee Ross against Jennifer Aniston in a bikini anytime, anywhere. In fact, true story, I take pictures of my wife in a bikini and send them to my friends. Like when you're in your fifth, I'm like, look, hey, fellas, clean living. I don't do that, but I want to all the time. I do. I want to all the time to do that. Oh, man. Jason Benetti, Dan Dockich, it's fun. Jason Benetti, Bill Walton was fun. At the end of the day, I like it. I do. Hey, look, I own it, man. I own. I own that I was wrong about Braum. I own that I was wrong about PJ Fleck, but I will not own that I was wrong, as a guy John Clay writes in the Lexington paper about Alfred. I'm sorry, Doyle took the bait, but Doyle, where's his editor? Where's Matt Galinsky? You know what I mean? Where was he? I mean, I don't know. I mean, he should have straightened that out, but, I don't know. All I know is this. Rick Stevens. Hey, I'm a friend. Send me a picture. Oh, yeah. Dan, I watched Breakup this weekend starring Jennifer Aniston. It was a little naked scene. It wasn't. It was a little bit from, walking through. Jennifer's not really going to give you everything she's got in those things. You know that, Stroke. Colts are rolling. Don't even at me. Dan, you're such an idiot. Why am I an idiot? Colts aren't a good team. They just played a bad schedule. No. Why? I know why. Oh, seriously. Seriously. I'm just, the Colts are a really good team. So just stop with that. They have a very good offensive line, bordering on a great offensive line. By the way, a lot of you have been clamoring for this, and we're giving it to you. We are on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, type in 1070 The Fan, and you can see my beautiful face right here. You can see my absolute stunningly good-looking face right here in front of you in living color, people. In living color. That's right. And if you have any questions, I'll answer them. But, live and in studio, peeps. 57 people are watching now. We're going to build this up. Oh, wait a second. Hey, Dan, look at Jack Morrell. Should be studying, but here I am. Ryan Mueller, thank you. Guys from the region, I appreciate you guys from the region. Dan, want to say love the show, love everything you stand for, but you already knew this. Thank you. Look, hey, a lot of people, I got guys around here cannot give me hell. The only guy that can give me hell for being wrong about anything is John, JMB, because he doesn't go on a limb very much, but when he did, it was perfect. It was perfect. He got the Peyton Manning neck thing right when nobody else had it. And he was getting crushed, and he hung in there, took the punt, and just did it. But I got Tony Donahue coming in. Are you out of your mind, that guy? First off, he don't matter. Second off, what are you doing? Don't even at me, Kravitz. You guys got the whole thing wrong. You got the entire frickin' thing wrong about Grigson and Pagano, and I was the only one that got it right. Only one that got it right. That's it. The only one. That's it. The only one. That's it. That is it. I think Kravitz got it wrong and started whining. Oh, I had great source. No. Tony takes shots and then he whines to the bosses when I come back. Don't take shots. Simple. No shots. He needs to take shots at me. Man. But so I'm not having it. I will not have it out of the locals. John can take shots because John got the thing right. Everybody else, guys whining like crazy people. Just telling you. Eddie White chimes in. Jennifer Aniston would never get in the shark-infested waters of Geist to take part in a regatta. You're damn right. Those shark-infested waters, I'm telling you right now, E. White. Dan, I don't hear anybody else admitting they were wrong. Hey, Dan, I loved it when Benetti clowned you on national TV to your face. Quality entertainment. Yeah, that's how we roll. That's how men roll, man. It's how men roll. Yeah. It's how men roll. It is. Yeah, nobody gets mad. What do you got, Chad? Welcome to the show. Nice show. I know. Oh, boy.
Hey, Dan, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, good. I want to catch up with you real quick. Did you see any of the highlights or watch the tape of the Purdue-Florida State game?
I did.
Basketball?
Yeah.
I'm an IU fan, but that's not what I was calling. Carson Edwards, he looks like he's pressing it way too much.
Interesting.
Interesting
you say that because I feel like they have good players around him, but I also feel like as a player, when you're maybe the only guy that can go get one, you know what I mean? Like, hey, look, Harms can get a bucket around the rim. No-Gel Eastern hasn't quite figured it out yet, where, when, and how. Klein can knock it out. But I'm not saying you're wrong. I just think that he understands that, man, I got to go get this. And you know who else understands that he's got to go get this, Chad? The other team, right? I mean, the other team, So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, he's going to have to figure out a balance, and I think it's really important that what's the right word? It's really important that I think No-Gel Eastern figure out how to be more involved in the offense. Put it that way.
Exactly. Klein, man, 21 points, 3 threes.
Been good.
Babineau showed up a little bit, not so much last night, but he did against Vautech.
Yep.
But they're not just getting the overall scoring, and then they're going to get thrown to the wolves right here out of the gate with Michigan.
I'm doing that game. That's
Okay.
that's a mother. I mean, I'm telling you right now that is a absolute mother.
Yep,
Go ahead.
I agree. I wasn't sure about with Michigan with everything they lost, but man, they made North Carolina look like the little sister of the poor last night.
And that doesn't happen. I'm telling you,
Right.
that does not happen. It just doesn't, man. Appreciate the phone call. Thank you. Jeff, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Hey, Dan. I had a question for you. What do you think about Ballard winning Executive of the Year with this draft that he's put together this year?
I'm going to tell you something. Now, you have a chance here. 5 games left? You win these 5 games. You finish, 11-5, or you finish 10-6? You got to think about it. I think he's put himself into conversation. Now, I'll give, I'm going to give, who's the Kansas City GM? It escapes me right now. But when you trade away Alex Smith, knowing that Mahomes hasn't played, but knowing who Mahomes is, Jeff, that's pretty strong to me. Would you agree with that? That's pretty strong.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a good call.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't see that coming. I guess maybe we shouldn't even think we should see it coming. They know better than us, but damn, that was strong. But I think Chris Ballard has put himself in the conversation, and let's be honest, it's always going to be about winning. It's always going to be about performance of draft choices. And then you got to add Ebron coming in here, Inman coming in here. Pretty good, man. Pretty damn good.
Yep. Well, I appreciate you taking my call.
Okay.
And
thank you.
love the show.
All right. Thank you. Ken, what do you got?
Thanks, Dan. A couple of weeks ago, you made mention about Winston Morgan being a badass, tough guy, and I was wondering, besides Winston, who were some of the toughest hombres you ever came up against?
Oh, man. Winston was a really, really tough dude. You know who was really tough? Steve Alford. Honestly, God, people don't know that, but Steve was a physically tough guy. Kid I played with at Andrean named James Bullock, who played at Purdue, was a very, he wasn't early, and then he became a really, really, really tough guy. I tell you, there's been a couple Purdue guys, like I always felt like Todd Mitchell was a tough dude. I always felt like he was just kind of, I don't know. Calbert Chaney was a really tough guy. Calbert Chaney was no joke as Ellen Henderson was a really tough guy. I mean, I don't know how guys would be in fights, but I know that in terms of mentally and physically tough, the guys I mentioned are pretty good with that. You know who else was tough? Pat Graham, man. I used to watch Pat Graham shoot himself with a needle in the stomach because he was diabetic. And I'm like, oh, man, I couldn't do that, Ken.
Well, who are you picking in a scrap? Winston Morgan above all those guys?
Yeah, Big Daddy'd kill you. Big Daddy wouldn't stop. And Big Daddy, I saw him. We were in a elevator as freshmen in Wilkie. Are you an IU guy?
Yes,
All right, so you know Wilkie's kind of a tall building, elevators in there, not very big.
Yes.
We're in there as freshmen, and we stayed in Reed, which was right in front of Wilkie, and we're at a party after a game up in, I don't know, the blue light was on in the lounge or whatever, and some drunk guy started giving me and Winston hell, gets in the elevator with us. Winston looks at the dude, basically says, a guy's talking. Winston says, and the guy was I think he was a football player. He said, hey, man, put your arms up. I'm going to knock you out. So the dude puts his arm, get ready to fight Winston. One punch is right between his arms, drills him, hits him against the freaking elevator door, and the guy slithers down. You know what I mean? Down the door.
He melts.
Yeah, he melted. I said, hey, Big Daddy, let's get the hell out of here before,
nice.
You know what I mean? So
not to be messed with.
He was great, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for calling in. Yeah. Winston I liked Winston a lot. Guys you play with are great, man. Anyway, 317-239-1070 is the number. Dan at 1070thefan.com is the email address. And as always, we're on Twitter at Dan Dawkins. What you got, Mike?
Professor Dawkins.
Yes, sir.
I was wondering, will Indiana football ever be competitive without cheating as they recruit?
I think they need to cheat. I think their side is too much. I mean, ever.
Yeah.
I just think their side is. I'm 56, so I'm going to die in 25 years max. So by the time I'm dead, if I go backwards, 56 minus 25 is what, 31? They really no, not before I'm dead. No, not unless they start bag money, getting the bag. They get that Estes guy going. Let's go. Got to get the bag going. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
There you go.
Also, the whole time you were dating the lovely Lee Ross, we had Tom Jones Fridays.
Yes.
That, I think, is why she married you. What are you doing to keep her? We don't have Tom Jones Fridays anymore.
Well, first, we are going back to Tom Jones Friday. Second, I got myself a lifetime's prescription to Viagra. Let's see. I do lip ups and tongue ups. So other than that, I think I'm in pretty good shape.
All right. Okay. Thank you much, Dan. We love you.
Appreciate you. Thank you. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm sure she's embarrassed, but you know what? She'll get over it. 317-239-1070 is the number. Dan at 1070thefan.com is the email address. And I'm telling you this, man. I'm telling you, there is nothing better than the pub Jeff Brom is getting. Some guy named Matt Fortuna. Jeff Brom is a swashbuckling play caller who bucks every stigma of a coach's son. He draws as much attention for the 14-year-old jalopy he drives. Okay. 500. Just saying. All right, we'll come back. 317-239-1070 is the number. Dan at 1070thefan.com is the email. And good for Jeff Brom, man. I am very, very happy about Jeff Brom and what he did. You got leverage, you use it. It's the way the world works.
With the help of our partners, the Indianapolis Neighborhood Housing Partnership continues to educate and prepare future home buyers and improve access to affordable lending options. Beyond that, we're innovating to connect the importance of housing to healthcare, education, transportation, and more. Together, we're able to impact not just a single household, but the many aspects that go into making our city a place we're proud to call home. We invite you to learn more at inhp.org.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's JMV right now. For every window you buy, you get the next one free. No limits and 0% financing for 36 months. Call 317-547-2600 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, Tom, was that a touchdown? Did he get in?
No, it was a little short of the goal line.
So, speaking of coming up short, I've been having some trouble getting a touchdown in the bedroom, if you know what I mean. I think I've got erectile dysfunction.
Don't sweat it, man. Did you know that more than half the men by the age of 50 suffer from ED? In fact, I suffered for years, and I'm not even 50.
Oh, really? But you seem to be fine with it.
Man, I wasn't at all, till I called the Indianapolis Men's Clinic and set up my confidential appointment. You know they've successfully treated 20,000 ED patients? I've been going to the Indianapolis Men's Clinic for years. Whoa, that was a nice tackle. You know, Dave, maybe it's time for you to tackle that ED.
Man, you're right. I'm going to call the Indianapolis Men's Clinic and tackle my ED.
Smart move, buddy.
Get back in the game today. Call the Indianapolis Men's Clinic at 317-999-9000. That's 999-9000 or IndyMen'sClinic.com. Your visit is only $99 and you can see results same day. Don't forget to ask about the revolutionary Pulse ED therapy. Call 999-9000.
Hey, it's drivehublerchevy.com. Go to Hubler Chevrolet for Black Friday prices. Black Friday prices at Hubler Chevrolet now through December 1st. That's right. Black Friday prices on the largest selection of Chevys in town. Look, not in town, in state. When you go to Hubler Chevrolet, here's what you get. You get, number one, the largest selection. Number two, the best selection. Number three, you get fantastic customer service. And, of course, the Silverado under $200 a month is a steal. I love the Silverado. It's the greatest truck that I have ever driven. Look, Black Friday prices, November is the time. It is absolutely the time to go to Hubler Chevrolet for the best deals. 888-221-5101 to score a VIP appointment or click drivehublerchevy.com. And when you do, tell Brooke and the team I sent you.
Are you ready for the intuitive LG V40 ThinQ for just $20 a month? Right now at Sprint, you can get the only phone in the market with 5 cameras to capture moments from every single angle. That's right. You can get the LG V40 ThinQ at Sprint for $20 a month, regularly priced at $40 a month with an 18-month Sprint Flex lease. Hurry to Sprint. This limited time offers for new customers with approved credit and a new line of service, or existing customers with an eligible upgrade. Need more reasons to hurry to Sprint? Get a free 49-inch LG TV when you lease the V40 ThinQ while supplies last. Requires registration at LG.com and a new line of service. There's never been a better time to try our network built for unlimited. Switch to Sprint today and get your LG V40 ThinQ for $20 a month and a free 49-inch LG TV. Visit your local Sprint store, sprint.com, or call 1-800-SPRINT1 today.
Pricing after $20 per month credit applied within 2 bills. If you cancel early, remaining balance due. TV ships in 8 weeks. Coverage and offer not available everywhere. Excludes tax. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee. Restrictions apply.
Hey, it's Dan Doggett here for Quip. Hey, my friend Pat Harris, she saw Quip and she loved it. You got to love it because Quip is an electric toothbrush. Now, I've never liked electric toothbrushes until I tried this one, and I used it before I ever got paid to endorse it. Why? Quite frankly, the reason is, well, I liked it. It made my teeth feel, like, well, like I'd been to the dentist for a cleaning. It is something you'll use twice a day if you have a mouth. It's on Oprah's O list. Perfect for you folks out there that have a mouth. It is only $25. That's it. It is the perfect stocking stuffer. And Quip is doctor recommended, dentist recommended. It keeps refreshing. Your brush heads are automatically delivered on a dentist-recommended schedule of every 3 months for just $5. All you've got to do to get 20% off for a limited time is go to getquip.com/thefan. That's getquip, GetQuip.com/thefan. I love it. I honestly absolutely love it. It's one of the first electric toothbrushes accepted by the American Dental Association and is absolutely the first toothbrush accepted by me, which is even more important because I don't buy no junk.
Hey, it's JMV. The Colts and the Cowboys hook up, and you don't want to miss this. Get to the bullseyeeventgroup.com. Colts VIP tailgate presented by Hayes & Sons Restoration. All you can eat, all you can drink. Celebrity chef Aaron May, music, our radio show, and you can combo all this up. Tickets to the game, parking, and the Colts VIP tailgate presented by Hayes & Sons Restoration at bullseyeeventgroup.com. It is spectacular. Your game day experience is made. Log on right now, bullseyeeventgroup.com.
There's never an excuse for missing anything on The Fan. 1070 The Fan on connected devices and smart speakers. 1070thefan.com. 1070 The Fan app on iTunes and the Google Play Store. For a full list, go to 1070thefan.com/listen. Plus, you can listen to all the shows by subscribing to the podcast. Take us anywhere and everywhere you go. FM 107.5 and 1070 The Fan. Your home for indie sports. Dan Dockich, weekdays noon till 3 on FM 107.5 and 1070 The Fan.
Wanna be hide and seek with love. How about this? Ronnie Dykstra, who I think is under indictment. It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean, he tweets at me. Tweets at Jason Horvath. It's great. Good for him. Mike DeCourcy. Is Dan Dockage ever right? Who is Mike DeCourcy? I forget. I can't remember. I used to be a writer, I think, named Mike DeCourcy. That might be him. I'm not sure. Renee, what do you got?
Hey, what's up, my man?
You.
Talk to you again.
How are you?
Hey, I'm good, man. Hey, last time you said, hey, I'll tell you what, if Brom gets the job, I want you to call me back and just go ahead and rip me apart. You know, Brom is the man. You keep busting his chops about being 500. All the guy's ever done is won wherever he came from. And I think it's only fair that your sources, I think you need to get rid of them and get you some other people that know what they're talking about.
Wait a second. I've been right so many times around here. I called Kyler Zeller coming to Indy, or Cody Zeller before anybody, Langford before. I've been right. I told you I was the only one in town here that told you Grigson and Pagano weren't getting fired. I've been so right around here just because I get one wrong, and at least I admit it, unlike the other wonks around here. You got to give me a little credit for that. Although I'm not wanting credit today. I want to get blasted today. That's why I took your call, because I knew you were going to blast me.
You know what? That's why I called, because I like you, man. But here's the deal.
Yeah.
You have to come to a Purdue game, and you just got to sit there and take it from the entire crowd.
I opened up the show earlier today. Let me ask you a question. All I did was report something. So why are people on my ass?
I'm going to tell you why. Number one, it's just the background, you being an IU guy, not wanting to see a guy from Purdue succeed because they keep kicking your tail in the bucket. Secondly,
I don't care about IU football.
Well, on your show, sometimes you talk about it.
Well, I talk about it because on Mondays we've got to talk about it.
Well, here's the deal. I want you to come to Purdue, wear a shirt that says Brom Squad proud, and make about 70,000 new friends at Purdue. It'd be the biggest hit on your show. I think it'd be great for me. It'd be great for you. And, hey, who knows? You might even switch to a Purdue fan from now on.
I have been so good to Purdue. I stand by my record at Purdue.
I love it. But now let's do me a favor and get rid of those sources. They didn't have any idea.
They did too. Oh, hey, look, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. Like, I'm not going to defend myself. I was wrong. But at the time when I said it, I wasn't wrong. I'm just telling you. And obviously, I'm not. I don't even want to get into that because I was wrong and I put it out there and I put it out there wrong. But I will tell you this, that I also put a next tweet where I said, look, things changed. Now, I understand media guys don't understand that, but I did. And I don't expect any of these clowns in the media to have any idea about that. But having said that, I can't defend myself because I put it out there and I put it out there wrong. So get off my airways. But Renee, thanks for calling, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Mike DeCourcy asked me, am I ever right? I think I'm right about my treatment of Tyler Trent. I think I'm right about my treatment of Jace. I think I'm right about my treatment of getting people to stop smoking. I think I'm right about all that stuff, actually. Right? You're asking me if I'm right? I think I do. I mean, who is Mike DeCourcy? I mean, I'm giving him pub about a number. I think I'm right about a number of things. What do you got, Steve?
Hey, isn't it possible that Purdue fans should be thanking you because after that tweet, it could have changed how things unraveled?
Yes. Absolutely. I think it could have, but I don't think it did, but I'll take credit. Hey, look, I'm searching for any little bit of credit I can find today.
You get credit from me as a Purdue fan.
Thank you. I do. I do. I think, yeah. Oh, man. That's so funny. Yeah, when you're wrong, you're wrong. Look, I'm not Kravitz and these guys where I'm going to make excuses and go on the air and whine about getting like, I've been fired. I don't whine about it. What do you got, Daryl? What's up? Did you hit it? Did I screw something up? Hey, Daryl.
Can you hear me?
I got you, my friend.
Hey, how you doing, Dan?
Good.
Hey, first of all, if Purdue doesn't write the big check, he's gone.
Right.
Plain and simple. He says he wants to be faithful to Purdue. he would have been faithful before they even wrote the check. So everybody get off your back.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
The next thing is the talk about Andrew Luck getting the MVP. Come on, everybody. They haven't beaten anybody in the top echelon of the league yet. Sure, he's having a good year, but he's not having an MVP year.
I agree. I mean, look, I think he's playing great, though.
Yeah, he's playing a lot better than I thought he would coming back off the injury. I've got to give him credit for that.
Yeah. No, I think he is playing. You think he's playing his best football?
Yeah, I think he's playing a lot better than I thought he would, and I think with what he has, he's playing his best football.
I agree.
The one other thing I want to ask you about, did you get a chance to look at Michigan last night?
I did. Pretty good, man.
What do you think? Do you think they're that good, or do you think North Carolina's having a bad year?
No, I don't think North Carolina's having a bad year. I think Michigan's that good. I think Michigan has made a what's the right word? A complete commitment to guarding. A absolute commitment to sitting down and guarding. And apparently a lot of it is because of a assistant coach they have named Luke Yelich, who is a bit of a savant. But I'll also say this. I'll also say that I think that Michigan, because of Xavier Simpson, has a real guy out front that can eliminate the basketball. And that's always a good thing, Daryl. Thanks, my friend. Tom, what do you got?
Hey, Dan. I'm a long-time listener, buddy. I listen to J&B all day, but I get a hold of yours for a while.
Thank you.
You're right a lot more than you're wrong, trust me. I've made a lot of marvels listening to you. But I got one question, buddy. I love the way you blast Louisville and their crazy idiot fans. But on TV the other night, I watched the whole game. You were very nice. Were you worried about getting out of there?
You know, truthfully, yeah. I mean, I wasn't nice because I was worried about getting out of there, but like when we walked out, you know, I just thought Louisville played great. You know what I mean? Like I thought Louisville was fantastic. So you got to be complimentary of a team that's playing that hard. I thought they were playing really hard. But I'm not going to lie. We had a situation as I was walking down the street, some fat-ass guy and his two buddies, you know, started talking some smack, and I was just talking to Jason Bidet. I turned around. I was going to go at him, and then next thing you know, I didn't see him. I mean, they kind of ducked into the parking lot. But, yeah, I mean, overall, people were great. But as you know, it just kind of takes, you know, one person to be an idiot. Next thing you know, I got a problem. And are you from Louisville?
No, I'm right here in Indy, buddy.
I was going to say, because Louisville right now, Trinity High School, man, the high school where what's-his-face went, wow. Wow.
So that arena, I've never been to Louisville.
It's awesome.
It's really nice, though.
Yeah, it's awesome. It is absolutely awesome. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Hey, pal, you have a great holiday.
All right, you too. Thank you. 317-239-1070. Just a guy with some little guy at Purdue's website ripped me for just being the 28th rated radio host, or I don't know. Why are people so concerned? Big article today. Oh, Dan, does Ohio State cover 14.5 against Northwestern? They cover 14.5 in the first 2 minutes. Drew, what do you got?
Hey, Dan, how's it going?
Good.
I'm just want to know your take on the Bob Knight 30 for 30. You probably already said something, but I just got to hear.
I haven't talked about it. I want to take your call because I did want to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it when we come back, if you don't mind. I got to take a break right now, Drew, but I'll answer your question right after this to finish up the show. The Bob Knight 30 for 30. We'll talk about it when we come back.
Do you need furnace or heat pump service and need to find a local well-trained expert you can trust like Marshall Home Comfort Solutions in Franklin? Find that American Standard Air dealer at IndyHomeComfort.com.
Do you have a love-hate relationship with your credit card? You love the freedom and convenience the credit card gives you, but you hate the high interest rates? And let's face it, they're high. 17, 18, even 20% APR? That's pretty outrageous. But with Lightstream's credit card consolidation loan, rather than throwing your money away on high interest payments, you can get a much lower rate, as low as 6.14% APR with AutoPay. And today, if you want an even lower rate, apply at lightstream.com/radio for a special discount. Plus, with Lightstream, your rate is fixed, so as rates continue to rise, your rates won't budge. They'll stay low. You can get a loan from $5,000 to $100,000, which means you can pay off your credit card and start paying an interest rate you can really love, thanks to Lightstream.
Ready to start saving? Apply now at lightstream.com/radio.
That's right. Get your extra discount by applying today at lightstream.com/radio. That's lightstream.com/radio.
Subject to credit approval. Rate includes 0.5% auto pay discount. Terms and conditions apply and offers are subject to change without notice. Visit lightstream.com/radio for more information.
Chronic headaches, constant sinus infections, pain and pressure. The fatigue was overwhelming.
That's Karen. She suffered for years with chronic sinus infections. She'd go to urgent care, see her doctor.
And we would do the same thing. Steroids, antibiotics, nasal sprays.
Now, her issues are gone. How? A minimally invasive procedure done in the office of Indianapolis Sinus Center called balloon sinuplasty.
Now my sinus cavities are open. You can breathe on a constant basis and not get sinus infections. I don't get headaches anymore. I don't take naps anymore. I'm like, oh, this is miraculous.
Do you suffer with chronic sinus infections, facial pain, pressure? Is it difficult to breathe through your nose? Find out if balloon sinuplasty is the solution for you. Set an appointment today with the Indianapolis Sinus Center. Call 317-528-9650. 317-528-9650. That's 317-528-9650.
What better gift to give to yourself this holiday season than the gift of vision? Dan Dockage here. Look, I've been telling you about my life-changing LASIK experience with 2020 Institute. It was safe, painless, and it worked. 2020 Institute is a local company with a highly experienced local surgeon, Dr. Zay. Get in for your complimentary consultation and have your procedure on December 7th. Listen to this, $700 off. And you get a $100 Visa gift card. Book now at 2020 Indy. That's 2020indy.com.
When my hair gets all long and scraggly, I don't feel sure of myself. It's like I'm just a little, off. But after a haircut at Great Clips, I'm... me again. My 5 o'clock shadow arrives at 3:06. I can do that Elvis thing with my lower lip. And I can predict the future. In 1 second, some announcer guy will speak.
Get in, out, and back to greatness. Download the Great Clips online check-in app. Great Clips. It's going to be great.
Hey, this is Jeff Saturday for More Restoration, and you've heard me talk about More Restoration for years. I've used More Restoration 3 times on my home. I care about my family, and More made me feel confident in using them. Speaking of confident, they have a new service. It's a hospital-quality disinfectant that is safe for your home, and it's endorsed by the EPA. Within a few hours, More Restoration can disinfect your entire home. Best of all, nothing needs moved, and it's safe for all your belongings. This service makes it safe to come home. Call More Restoration Disaster Cleanup and tell them Jeff Saturday sent you.
The Big Ten 2018 Championship Game, presented by Discover, returns to Lucas Oil Stadium as the top teams from the East and West divisions compete for the Big Ten title in Indianapolis. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Every ticket also includes complimentary admission to the Big Ten Fan Fest, presented by Dr. Pepper. Don't miss the action. Purchase your tickets today for the 2018 Big Ten Football Championship Game, Saturday, December 1st at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Join me, Big Joe, and Major League Eating champion Joey Chestnut today at the Kroger store on Thompson and Emerson from 4:30 to 6:30. We'll be sampling hot dogs with Joey Chestnut mustards and coney sauce. Joey will also take photos and sign your bottles, too. So come on by and register for our amazing prizes of Yeti coolers and a $250 St. Elmo Steakhouse gift card. Everybody gets a coupon for a famous shrimp cocktail appetizer at St. Elmo, so why wouldn't you come by? We'll see you today at the Kroger store on Thompson and Emerson. Look for the Golick and Wingo bus in the parking lot, and you know you found Joey Chestnut and me.
Getting Healthy Indiana Plan, or HIP benefits, is an easy choice when you choose Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. If you're 19 to 64 years old and qualify for HIP, you get great doctors, reliable care, and many benefits to help you stay healthy. Sign up for HIP Plus and you'll get dental and vision care too. It's an easy choice. Get HIP. Choose Anthem. Call 1-877-GET-HIP-9. That's 1-877-438-4479.
It's exciting when a company grows to give its community and others around it a product that they can be proud of. It's even more exciting when that company expands to our community. Yoder Oil is now delivering unleaded and premium diesel fuels to Indianapolis. Now for Indianapolis industries that rely on lubricant products like Citgo, Mystic, and Clarion lubricants and fuel, it's good to know they can now order from a company that's been growing for over 80 years. Yoder Oil. The letters WIBC get you 10% off your first order. YoderOil.com.
Dell's Cyber Week sale for small business is on. Save big with massive deals on office essentials like computers with 8th Gen Intel Core processors. Call 877-BUY-DELL.
Center Grove hosts Cathedral on high school hoops. Tomorrow night at 7 on FM 107.5 and 1070 The Fan. Dan Dakich, weekdays noon till 3 on FM 107.5 and 1070 The Fan.
Drew just asked me if I was going to watch or what I thought of the Bob Knight thing. You know, the only thing I'll say, look, in it, Neil Reed's going to say I pulled him off, which I would. First off, Reed says that I pulled Bob Knight off of Neil Reed. And the truth of the matter is I wouldn't have pulled Bob Knight off Neil Reed. I'd have let Bob Knight pummel the hell out of Neil Reed, if you want to know the truth. I mean, if you want to know the truth, that's exactly what I would have done. I mean, so I lived it. I'll probably watch it tonight. I have not seen it. My bosses at ESPN say it's really good, but they're all in love. My problem is simply this. You know, he worked with us at ESPN. Why didn't we do it when he was there? And why not just let the guy live his life? I mean, this isn't going to be groundbreaking stuff. This is basically a guy named Robert Abbott who talks about how it all came about. Well, if he doesn't tell you that Ron Felling gave up the tape, then he's not telling you how this all came about, because Felling gave up the Neil Reed tape. He had it. He bragged about it. He told me about it. He told Steve Downing about it. Told a lot of people about it. So if that isn't in there, then he's not telling you the truth. And if he's going to say Neil Reed says I pulled Knight off of him, that's not the truth either. So at the end of the day, look, anytime anybody involves themselves in stories that I have been involved with, they never get it right. Never. Never. I mean, they just don't. And there's no way this story tonight will be told. I guess it's told from this guy's perspective. It's going to make Knight look like an idiot. And I don't understand why. Like, the guy called me, this Robert Abbott, and wanted me to participate. And it's the first time I've ever said this to him. But I said, you know, at some point in your life, you're going to have to answer for being such a jackass. And I liked Robert Abbott. He was fine. Like, when you look at things like this, all the cretins come out. Like, Jadlow is trying to sell his book now. Some guy named Tom Brew. I don't even know who the hell Tom Brew is. But Tom Brew trying to sell Jadlow's book. All the little cretins come out when I preferred to not be involved. I prefer to not even participate. They wanted to come in here. They wanted to spend 2 days with me, interview me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you guys are going to have to answer for this. Why can't a guy, you know, you're not going to reveal anything interesting. You're not going to reveal anything that anybody of us in Indiana doesn't know. You're not going to reveal anything like that. The only thing you're going to do is just stir up stuff, and I don't really care for it. It's not my thing. I lived it. You know, I guess it's Neil Reed's birthday. Who cares? You know, I don't. Oh, here's interesting. Do you think Knight being a Trump supporter is coincidental with airing on I don't know. I have no idea. I just know that I didn't want to participate in it. I mean, let the guy go live out his life. People always got to inject themselves into other people's lives, and I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it. It's really difficult. Like, Knight is 100 years old. Like, why do we feel the need to make him out to be a bad guy on information that is, I don't know, what is it? Are you trying to help Neil Reed? He's dead. I mean, he is. You trying to help Reed's family? Dad was a druggy drunk. I think he's dead. Mom was a druggie. I don't know what the hell she's doing now. I have no idea. But what are we doing? Like, what are we, you know, what are we doing? I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's just weird. And like Bill has said, like, why? Like, why were you going to do it when, when he was working for us? So there you go. What do you got, John?
Hey, real quick, Dan. Hey, now that Brom turned down Louisville, if you're Les Miles, are you kind of maybe regretting that you took the Kansas job? Because I'm sure by recruiting-wise, it'd probably be easier to get kids to come to Louisville than Lawrence, Kansas. I mean, I've been to Lawrence, Kansas. It's a nice town, but.
Yeah, I think that Les Miles is probably very happy to have a job. I do, and I don't think he looks at it that way. I think there's a lot of guys excited that Louisville, that Brom turned him down. I do, but I don't think Les Miles is one of them. I just think he's happy he has a job. Appreciate the phone call. Hey, Dan, I think you nailed it. Brom changed his mind, decided to stay. Unfortunately for Purdue, bigger name schools in college football were knocking on his door. I don't know about that. I really don't. I don't know, and I think that he's smart enough to know you don't put your fan base through this very often. You just don't. I'm sorry, you don't. Just not what you do. And you got your money. You had leverage, which I think is great. When you got leverage, man, you go. And he had leverage, and he used it. But don't tell me, please, about how he's so loyal to Purdue. He got loyal to Purdue when the money got right. He got loyal to Purdue. Like, man, this isn't a criticism of Brom. This is I've been there. I've been that guy. You give me more money, man, you got it. So I don't really fault anybody in this. Purdue did what they had to do. The only guy that looks like an idiot is that guy Vince Tyra at Louisville, who couldn't bring home the guy. And that's their guy. That is like Damon Bailey saying no to Indiana. That's how big Brom is in the state. It is. That's how big he is. I mean, he's huge. When he committed there, they called him like a savant. They call him all this stuff. So, anyway. All right, we're going to go back to singing on Fridays. I think we're going to do that. Man, my breaking news, Jeff Brom will be announced as the University of Louisville head football coach on Monday, has had 1,477. My tweet right after that saying, look, he could change his mind, has like 6. John's next. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Golic and Wingo.
Houston, I like what they're doing right now.
I think the Colts are better. I think the Colts are better, too.
Now, what would make you say the Colts are better?
The way Andrew Luck is now playing 8 straight games with 3 touchdown passes.
The Colts' defense isn't as good as Houston's defense.
When you talk about a run game, I'm taking the Colts group up front every day and twice. No disrespect. Here comes the disrespect.
Get to the O-line. I'm definitely taking the Colts.
Golic and Wingo. Weekdays 6 to 10 on FM 107.5 and 1070 The Fan.
Dan Dockich here for my friends at the Leon Tailoring Company. Are you a reluctant clothes shopper like me? You certainly could go online, order some clothes, and hope like crazy it fits. Or visit those men's stores that advertise, buy 10 suits, get 20 free after alterations and added fees. You figure it out. Nothing is free. Or you can do what I did. I walked into the Leon Tailoring Company at 809 North Delaware, and bing, bam, boom. Got an expert fitting and picked out not 1, not 2, but 3 nice suits. So easy, so simple, so affordable. It's quality